I'm Joshua Simon.
I'm Sam Joe.
And we are
The SG Boys, that little gay podcast from Singapore.
Subscribe and find us on Instagram at The SG Boys.
I'm so excited. Today we have with us a Samsui woman herself in the flesh.
Yes.
But you're the youngest Samsui woman I've ever seen.
Yeah, I think they all died out already, or they're like past 90.
But look at you, like 27 years young. With
Thank you
tight
for
skin.
telling that to everyone. Like the first, not even 1 minute in.
We have baby queen herself, Opera Tang.
Yay! Woo! Who, by the way, came dressed in full drag regalia, and Josh and I were like, there's no video component to this podcast, right?
I mean, I had to exude Opera Tang somehow because we just got back from Bangkok, right? And we're now sick and stuff, so I need to have the little boost of Fantasia, of
Hey.
Yeah, I needed to fill your oats a little bit so you can bring out your persona a bit more. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we just came back from Bangkok, which explains why my voice is a lot lower than usual.
Yeah, my boyfriend and our friends, all of them have this virus. I hope I think me too. I think maybe I'm just a bit more immune.
Yeah, your voice has always been low, but you can tell that it's a little bit more
sultry today.
Yeah.
I think Bangkok for a lot of Singaporeans have been that place of escapism, and especially for Songkran. Sam Jo, what was that for you?
I've been to Bangkok many times, but I never really went there just for Songkran. This was my first Songkran. Bangkok for me is always friends, good company, good massages, good food, cheap shopping. This time around, I felt it was cultural immersion actually, because Songkran ultimately is Thai New Year, right? Sure, it has a bit of a rap of being a gay thing to go there, to go to all the parties. But I love how it was also the friends that I went with, I think, that made all the difference for me. We just did went on the streets with our guns, and our fake guns, by the way, plastic toy guns, water guns. Yeah, not condoning violence here. Although it did feel quite violent at times when the water jet was very powerful. Yeah. If someone sprays you, you must spray back.
Yes, if not, if you give them a stare, when you walk past them, they'll pour it down your back.
Oh, yes.
So my understanding of Songkran is that during this period, people would take to the streets with pails of water, water guns, super soakers, water bombs, and they will just happily throw it at one another, strangers and friends. It's a massive party on the street.
Adults, parents, kids, tourists, all the local Thais are there also having the time of their lives. And no one is complaining that, oh my God, don't get me wet, or you ruined my, favorite dress.
How do you go to work?
My makeup is off. So it's a holiday because it's a public holiday. Because it's their New Year. It's their New Year, so no one's working. Everyone's just chilling, and of course the people who are selling, the toy guns and they sell water on the streets also. They're making a lot of money, cashing in. There are no age restrictions, and there's no one to say that, okay, you can't participate.
Right.
So it felt very, egalitarian in that sense. Everyone could just come together and have fun without worrying about how you look. Because trust me, honey, you're gonna look wet regardless. You're gonna look like you just took a shower. When it comes to Songkran, it's you kind of let loose of that inhibition, you're soak in the fun, literally.
Yeah.
And once you let go of that mindset that, okay, you have to look good, I think the rest will follow. The fun naturally comes.
I think I had kind of a different experience because I think I look good wet anyways. Oh no!
Tell us.
No, I'm kidding. I had a different experience because the group of friends I went with didn't pick up a gun at all. I maybe had fun in a different way. We had we grabbed around and we just went eating and stuff into the parties built to make people super wet. There were jets of water. There was sprinklers when you activate the fire alarm and everything. It was just on the whole time, and people just pee on the floor.
Wait, what?
Because the water would just wash it away.
Oh, I don't think that's an excuse.
No, I know, but I only found that out after I left the club, and I'm not gonna say who, but I was okay, that's a choice.
That thought did cross my mind also. It's when you're at some of the parties and you're getting completely soaked and drenched, and you really need to go to the toilet, but you don't want to leave your friends, and it's a crowded music festival situation, or in your case, I think you were at Fake Club.
Yes.
Right?
Oh my goodness, how do you know?
Yeah, because I saw your stories, girl. Yeah, we've been stalking each other. By the way, Opera and I were okay, we'll meet up, right? We never met.
6 days. Yeah. 1 week left. I met everyone else in his clique, and I don't know what happened to him on the day.
I'm so sad.
And I was in drag. That was the day I went to House of Heels, and that was the highlight of my trip to Songkran. I think like if I just spend one day in Bangkok for Songkran, I would go to House of Heels like just the whole day.
Yeah, it was my first time there, so it was like such a wonderful experience. This was Opera Tang's itinerary, by the way, because I was like, hey, okay, I'm reading from our WhatsApp chat.
Okay.
So I'm like, hey, where are you gonna be? Like, what are your plans? And I expected the opera to go like, okay, I'm just gonna do this, that, and then maybe this or that. But I was presented with a whole listicle itinerary. It was like Thursday, Fake Club, Friday, House of Heels, Banana Bar, Saturday, Stranger Bar, DJ Station, Sunday, G Circuit. And I was like, hello, you're doing a world tour, is it?
Exactly. I only went like in drag like in one day to House of Heels, but this was not done by me. I was there to free and easy and just enjoy the ride. So this was done by Stefan, who was like 1/3 of like Baby Boy Mismatch. Yes, shout out to them.
One quarter
of Mismatch.
Baby Boy.
Baby Boy. I don't know math.
Okay. Clearly.
What's the denominator?
104.
I know, but who's the fourth? Oh, yes. Boy Nat, is it?
Yes.
Okay. I always thought that was like a good porn star name.
Yeah.
Songkran also has sort of a purgation aspect to it, right? Where you're sort of like washing away the year before. So did y'all have like any kind of like spiritual moment where you're like, Hillary Duff come clean, let the rain fall.
Yes,
hungover
in a way. Oh wait, sorry. I think our king of fried rice is here. One second, we ordered food.
Oh my!
I can talk about like how my extended family, my best friend's family is there. She's Thai.
Okay.
So like there was that moment, and it was like more formal in a sense where. I can talk about it later now.
Okay.
Oh my god, let me eat. Stop dangling in front of my face.
So Samjo is
fried rice.
Holding on to 2 packets of King of Fried Rice. This is for their dinner.
Yeah. Can you feel that?
We didn't ask for an ASM. Okay, dear listener, what we're going to do now is we're going to take a quick split-second break and they're going to have their dinner. In the meantime, here is a clip of Opera Tang singing. Start singing, please.
Be a man.
All right, we'll be right back.
Okay, bye.
And we're back from our King of Fried Rice break.
It has done many things to us.
It's made me a lot more relaxed because like there's a bit of food coma kicking in.
Hey.
So yeah, if I just fall asleep on y'all, it's not because you are boring, okay? It's because like
it's because
the
you're
food was too
boring.
good.
And also I'm stripping down from my drag. Like I'm not wearing my headpiece and my heels and my bottoms anymore.
Like by the end of the show.
I'll probably be naked.
But we were talking about the sort of purgation aspect of Songkran. And you were sharing something about your family?
So my best friend, she's Thai and she has family there, an extended family as well. So every year during Songkran, they don't participate in the commercial side of things in the Bangkok city proper. So they go out of the city to Hua Hin, to Rayong, and they just do like a beachfront chalet kind of thing. And their grandmother, who's like 90-ish, who's not doing too well right now, but I think she's recovering a bit. Yeah, and it's the time of the year where the family comes together and they wash away their sins in a sense, or ask each other forgiveness and bless each other for the new year. So I get to participate in that, and like she hosts there's this ceremony where I think it was like the last day or the day of the new year. The elders in the family will hold like a garland, and like you pour flower water over their hands and their feet, and then you wai them, which is bow to them, and you pay respects to them, and then they bless you with the residual flowers and whatever good wishes that you have. Yeah, it's like how Muslims during Hari Raya Puasa do ask for forgiveness, and like maybe Chinese people do that somehow. I don't know, maybe Maundy Thursday for Catholics or Christians.
See, like this Songkran I want to go to. Like,
okay.
That sounds so different from, I think, the image of Songkran that I see in my head.
Get yourself a Thai boyfriend. I don't know whether you're dating anyone right now, but like maybe, yeah, if you're close enough to their family, that maybe they do that as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's very spiritual. And so did you do that this year?
Yeah, I did it. I think this is my like 3rd or 4th year doing this already. So I'm quite close with your family.
Oh, okay.
And I try to speak Thai a bit, but like I fake it. I just do like monosyllabic, like chai, dai.
Chai.
And
Mai or chai?
Chai mai. Like, you know.
Well, now that you're well fed, we have to go to the mandatory question we always ask our guests. Who is Opera Tang?
Opera Tang is a proudly Singaporean drag queen. Some would say a baby queen. Some would say trying to cling on to that title for too long queen. But yeah, she is a proudly Singaporean drag queen who is reconciling with her ethnic roots through drag because she is a whitewashed bitch who doesn't really know her culture. So she's doing that through the lens of drag. Oh, is that good?
Yeah, I feel like
Update that wiki.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so you say you're a baby queen, and you have your film documentary, of course, Baby Queen, and we're going to talk about that in a bit. But how do you define baby queen? That's something I want to know.
Okay, so I think in the drag community, baby queens are queens who just started out in their drag. So normally, baby queens like characteristically have like busted mugs, mugs as in makeup. Sorry, I just need a burp.
Do it in the mic, please. Please, give us the full experience.
That's not my only
Give us the full Opera Tang experience.
Do you burp in bass?
You can tell me the note and I'll try to match pitch.
You want an E flat.
Gotta burp the baby queen.
Yeah, about the baby queen.
I feel like I should do this. I should rub your back a little bit. That's what I'm doing right now.
She's hitting me on the back. No. Okay, wait, it's actually helping.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, so busted mugs, busted wigs, busted costumes, everything's super cheap. But Samjo and I think we are on the fast track. We are on the special or express track. EM1. I don't know if that's a thing. So we surpassed that stage quite quickly, and now we are toddler queens. Yes.
Who else is Opera Tang? Okay, since we just ate fried rice, like what's your favorite food?
I love Peranakan food. I love Teochew food because my grandma is Teochew and my other grandma is Peranakan. My dad also actually. So I grew up eating those cuisines. Yeah. So those are my favorite foods. I love ayam buah keluak. I love babi pongteh. No, actually I lie. I don't like babi pongteh because of all the sauce. I don't know, the oil. Yeah, minyak. Yeah. I'm a very expert deboner of fish. Steamed fish. So if you need to debone,
Yeah,
I thought you mean of men.
I was just like,
You're like, I'm gonna turn that boner. I'm gonna eat that boner.
deboner of fish. Yes.
Okay.
deboner of men. What? Right.
No, meaning I will settle the boner.
Yeah.
Not kill the boner. Is different.
Yes.
Okay, sorry. You debone fish.
Yes.
Like with your hands or with your mouth?
With my chopsticks, like the Chinese person I am.
As like
Oh
a
my God, this
hobby
is savage.
or?
Oh no, girl! Like I can eat a whole like sea bass to myself, but
What?
And also I just share with my grandma, so she steams it, and then because she only steams it for me, I give her like the head and the stomach and all the tail and everything, the skin and like the top and bottom, like dorsal and all the fins and stuff. Oh my God, the burp is
the burp is funny.
Yes.
Okay, let's take a moment of silence as we listen to Opera Tang burping.
No, it went back down.
It's an SG Boys exclusive. What is it?
Gosh,
It's shy.
By the end of this episode, we want to hear you burp.
Yeah, you're edging that burp.
We're gonna have you
I
burping
am.
by the end of this episode.
Okay.
I grew up with a Teochew grandmother as well,
Right.
so I ate like the Teochew mue.
Yes, oh my God, do you speak?
Teochew.
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah. So as a kid, that was the only thing she spoke.
Does that
And-
mean you speak Teochew to her
Yeah,
only?
yeah.
Oh my God, look,
Yeah,
it's
when I was-
Auntie Teochew na.
Yes.
Was it Katsing Ang Ang?
Oh wow! So I know like Tik No Sa Sing Gong La Tip Wek Kao Tap and all the food stuff.
Yes, yes.
But also because all she would do every day is watch Chinese opera. And she quite lewk like records.
Yes,
and she would just watch all these VCDs of these gorgeous operas, and that was what I grew up with. So when I was looking at sort of the Singapore drag landscape or climate, I think you were one of the first ones that I saw completely own that, and it was nostalgic for me. And I'm like half Chinese, so I imagine, I think not even for our generation, but the older generation, they must really like enjoy your drag and approach to it as well. Where did that come from?
Maybe my grandmother would appreciate it, but I don't think like the older generation has really been exposed to my drag.
Not yet.
No, maybe not yet.
Not
But
yet.
I think Joshua is like just hardcore, like judging me whether this is like authentic, like Chinese opera drag.
I mean, it kind of looks to me.
I mean,
it
it's
does.
like an impressionistic take on it. Maybe I was just trying to get a look together for Pink Dot 2020. I think I was like searching on Taobao or something, and my Mandarin and Chinese is super bad, so I had to like use like to screenshot every page and then like image search it on like Google Translate. So that was like a
Like
very
a true Peranakan.
yeah, so I was like looking through a lot of Chinese motifs, and maybe this was the Taobao algorithm that told me that, oh my God, I'm just having a realization right now. Maybe it's the Taobao gods that made me Opera Tang.
Also, you're Taobao to thank.
Yeah, I'm a Taobao queen. Oh my god. That should be the name of that film.
That's very good branding.
Okay.
I'm guessing from what you're saying, like your first costume was I guess an opera related look. And then it just like went on from there, right?
Yes, correct. So it was like a hodgepodge of like this sequin dress and like very ugly pumps, which I'm trying to give away to somebody. You do you want my pumps? Are you size
Are we the
43?
same size?
43?
I'm 41, girl.
Oh my gosh, she's small.
Yeah, I could wear it for a photo shoot.
Yeah, photo shoot purposes. And
You're so big, man. I mean, I'm talking about feet. We really
very rude, nah, this girl. Okay, yeah. And then
when
I
we
saw
ask
this,
each other about size, it's usually about the feet.
but backstage you see everything already. What?
Not everything.
Okay, maybe
Some things I also don't want to see.
Okay,
Yeah.
same to you.
Yeah. It's mutual.
Yeah, I got this very intricate headpiece, which I think most people know me like wearing that headpiece. And to this day, I think that's like my most iconic look. My very first purchase on Taobao. Like I will die with it. You know, I will never like run away from it.
Yeah, like, you know, definitely you look at that headpiece and it's like, okay, that's definitely Opera Tang, right? And no one else can like take that away from you. But how about your name? And that was your look, right? How did your name come about? So did the look then guide your name? Or did you know that you were already going to pay homage to your Teochew roots, so to speak? And why Tang? Is it because of like the Tang dynasty that you're in love with?
Yeah, and I think we had this conversation before, but for dear listeners, as what Joshua Simon and his surname, XL, would say, I studied marketing in uni and like had my marketing hat on. I needed a name that was both recognizable in Singapore and Southeast Asia as well as the West. If one day I wanted to expand into that region, you know, or like maybe Australia or something. So I just wanted something that was not ubiquitous throughout culture. There's like different types of theater, and opera is one type of that. It's just like a musical theater, like a precursor to musical theater. Chinese opera, there's so many types, like Shanghainese, there's Peking, there's like Teochew, Kabuki theater, that's a type of opera as well, Shakespearean theater. Dragon theater has a history. There's also in American and British theater as well.
I grew up like pretty much a theater kid in school also, right? And I was lucky enough to be exposed to like different forms of theater and everything, and you know, study Shakespeare in school and all that. I developed this like love for performance through theater, really. And so now also when I get into drag, like there's always a part of me that thinks of the theater, like, you know what I mean? Like I can never separate it from my drag persona, just because it's like how you know how to be a showman or showwoman, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It kind of like instills in you a certain discipline, this like thirst to like tell a story.
Yeah.
There's need to tell a story.
There we go.
Finally, the burp. Oh, did it feel good?
Still more, but
Did it feel
okay. You've seen my drag. I've done like quite quirky pieces where I have like a whole beige like skin tone bodysuit with like plushies of genitalia and boobs and stuff like that. When I perform a piece, I would always have a narrative or a storyline that I want to portray, and sometimes I cling maybe onto props and stuff like that to tell my story. Those theatrical pieces are things that speak to me most, and I feel like those are the things that people remember me for more than like me trying to just lip sync to a song that maybe matches my costume, for example.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Nothing wrong with that. It's just that
Yes.
this is what you choose to do with
Yes,
your,
because that I vibe with that more.
Right.
And also I don't perform those numbers as well as a lot of the queens, you know. They really emote the lyrics and everything, you know.
Yeah. I think one of the more memorable performances from... Are you okay?
I think my boobs just got bigger in this outfit, and it's not allowing my burps.
Drink more water, drink more water.
Okay.
Now you make me feel like I should be burping as well. My God, I'm a little bit bloated.
What is up with the both of you? It's just like
It's the XO sauce, maybe.
Exo sauce, man. Yeah, it's the king of fried rice. Okay, what was I gonna say? I was making a point. I love that you do what you do and you do your own style of performance. Telling a story, I think one of the more memorable performances that I've seen you do, I think it was first at Drag Cabaret, organized by Victoria Wondersnatch, of course.
Yes, hi, Mummy. I call everyone older than me Mummy. So hi, Mummy Jojo Sinclair. Yeah, no, I'm kidding.
This mummy is your mama-san, yeah. You were at the Cabaret and you were singing, because that's what Cabaret does, right? Getting drag queens to
live
sing.
singing.
And you did this number where you did that song for Mulan.
Yeah.
And I loved it because the whole storyline was that, you know, you grew up with...
Yeah,
You want to tell this story? I feel like it's your story to tell.
Okay,
It's your
yeah.
story to tell, but there was a reason why you chose that song, and when you explain why you chose that song... I think before you started singing. Oh my God, like, you know, just goosebumps.
Thank you so much for looking past my very awful singing and connecting to the story.
I mean, it was pitchy, but you know, but I enjoyed it. And I enjoyed
thank
it.
you.
And this is why.
She obviously didn't have enough to drink that night. No, but yeah, I think the story that you want me to tell is the one that I have with my father, my relationship with my father. Actually, I'm gonna be like a little bit emotional about this, but
It's okay, we have tissue.
yeah. So from young, he's very the stereotypical macho, borderline chauvinistic pig man, but like that has changed after his like having 5 children. Like I was the firstborn son. Like I think he had expectations of me to like fulfill like this manly role in the family. I was so flamboyant. I played with Barbie dolls. I wanted to make dresses for them, but I asked my grandma to make them for me because she knew how to sew. And I ran around the house with like 2 towels like wrapped around my waist. So everything else that he wanted me not to be, I was. Growing up, I think I just didn't fulfill those expectations, and we didn't really have a good relationship. And he also was very homophobic in a sense that he would talk about like his ex-colleagues or teachers who were quite flamboyant, and like would just say, oh, and the next thing he'll do is to bring his boyfriend along and say, and that's the punchline and that's the joke, which I do not find funny at all. It's just like years of that. And also my granddad, who maybe it was like just generational trauma, like who would call me Aqua when I was younger, because I like playing Barbies and everything, and I played with Barbies better than my sister. He is also a military man, so he was like a high-ranking, I don't know what, in the army or something. And then I remember going to his like change of command ceremonies and stuff, and I was just like this little prissy boy filled with like a hall of like hot young men.
Yeah,
that's all I remember from that. But he wanted me to be a man in the traditional societal sense that we know today. I took back that power of what being a man was through that song. Being a man doesn't have to be masculine. Being a man can be the provider, but through very powerful feminine energy. I don't tip my grandma and my mom. I give them like maybe a monthly allowance through, and drag also supports that as well. You know?
Yeah.
I think it's a very Asian thing, and I'm not like boasting anything. I think a lot of people do that. It's just where it comes from.
Yeah, that's why it really resonated with, I think, a lot of us in the room who grew up with certain expectations, being thrust upon us, right? Like, this is how you should behave as a boy. But you went up there in full drag makeup, but with the deepest voice ever. And yes, granted, you were pitchy, but it didn't matter because it was so subversive.
She had to bring out the pitchy thing again. This fucking bit. No, man. I had to lower it 2.5 keys or something like that. And it was still pitchy.
No, but your voice is beautiful.
Okay,
your voice is beautiful. It's just like the tone. No, it was so powerful because it was so subversive. Like, you were then full on like, femme makeup, but with the lowest, most, so to speak, masculine voice ever. And you were wearing camo uniform,
yes.
but in pink.
Yes, I forgot about that. But yeah, it was for Pink Dot as well. And I was like, my concept was like a warrior of love. And I also reused it for the cabaret, like, because, efficient queen.
Yeah, opera recycles a lot.
Yeah, I'm literally recycling this Samsui woman look time where like I've done this like 4 or 5 times already.
Hey, we love, environmentally conscious.
Exactly.
Queen, like,
drag is not sustainable at all.
Right.
So wear your drag as much as possible, girls. And I also like stripped down also into like admin shorts that I'd bedazzled.
Right.
And at the back I put like, how commandos and your vocation has that little like title at the back of your shirt, right? So I have Opera Tang. Actually it would be more appropriate if I put like drag queen, because like that's my vocation.
Right.
Yeah, but Opera Tang, like people know my name.
Josh, you haven't seen opera perform
I have not,
before.
no.
Yeah.
I've only known opera through Instagram.
So what is your impression of opera then? Like, for someone who's only, and I think a lot of our listeners also, who have never met opera or maybe haven't seen opera perform, I don't know, what's your impression? And then meeting her today, I'm guessing for the first time?
Yeah, well, we met a little at Indignation. I think opera was there for a bit, right?
I was there the whole time actually. I was the one clicking the slide. Girl, you were there for 1 hour. I was there for 2 days.
She called you out. Gather her.
It was a very nice time meeting you.
Yeah, no, I think, it's like a nice callback to a sense of sort of nostalgia for me. And I asked you about where this sort of choice for your style of drag came from, because I imagine if anyone wants to do drag, it would be sort of looking at especially RuPaul's Drag Race and what's already out there, or you want to go for a super sexy kind of drag queen. or you try to look a bit more K-pop and everything, and you went like completely in a different direction, which I think is very rare, but I also think is very important, you know, to have culture which completely like sets you apart. And I've seen even in different forms of entertainment, whether it's music or film, where when they start making their thing, their baby, they always try to cater it to the West. They try to be like, hey, I want to get into your game as well. Whereas you were like, no, this is my thing. And now learning about what opera means to you and how it's actually really universal, and there's history behind it as well. And like, it will never be one note, right? Because you can interpret opera into so many different things.
That was a pun, by the way, Sam.
What?
One note.
Oh, one note. I don't think Josh intended it, but...
What was the pun?
One note.
Are we talking about your pitchy?
Oh, no. Shut the fuck up.
You mean the flat note, right? No. Wait.
Stop talking. Mute his mic.
Yeah, but opera is really warm, and
Right.
and you've got like such a, I don't know, gentleness about you, which is really refreshing. Yeah, I mean, I've got other stuff to say, but I won't say it.
Oh, what does
Why?
that mean?
Why are you holding
No,
back?
no, I'm not gonna say anything else.
Why?
We'll move on to the next thing.
Oh my God.
What?
No.
Okay, so do we feel like we know who opera is, or do we have more questions?
Well, instead of a quick fire round, we have prepared a classic in our community.
dope.
Inspired by a show that we absolutely love, Hey Queen. This is a little game of Look at Her.
We're going to show you a picture, typically of another drag queen.
Or person, or
Or
celebrity.
person, could be anyone.
You
Could
may
be
know
anyone.
this person.
Yeah. But I think in this case, we have a lot of queens on hand. So just so you know, giving you a little clue now. The idea is for you to like spill the tea on them.
Yes. Or if you have like a fun little story that you can share, if you want to call them out, throw shade,
Yeah.
you can as well.
At this juncture, can I just say I'm taking off my fake titties so
Yeah.
I can like be more comfortable?
Guys, did we not tell you that by the end of this episode, Miss Opera Tang will
my
be
God, I can
naked?
breathe now.
Oh, you literally had those. Oh, they look very nice and soft. Can I squeeze them?
Yeah, but it's a bit sweaty. We can, yeah, it's just sponge.
Oh, it's sponge, right?
Yeah.
It's nice.
Oh, that's what. Okay.
Yeah, but you can also use chicken cutlets, but they're heavier.
Wait, so when they say chicken cutlets, do they actually mean chicken cutlets?
No, it looks like chicken cutlets because it's silicone.
'Cause that would be
grade.
bizarre.
Yeah, it's not, but it kind of looks like it, like the raw chicken cutlet. Yeah.
Yeah, because of the color. Slap it on. It's like.
Dear listener, you must be very privileged not to see what I'm looking at.
All right, it's time for the SG Boys edition of Look at Her.
Oh my goodness, Vanda Miss Joachim. Thank you so much, Miss Vanda Miss Joachim, because she was, I think, one of the people who actually pushed me in drag. When I first started out in drag, she actually invited me to the Pink Dot music video. I wasn't maybe invited, maybe she selected me because maybe I was the new queen, or maybe I was just a Chinese queen and she needed to fill a racial quota, whatever it was. Yeah, because there are very few Chinese queens in Singapore. Ironically, she told me that I needed to get my makeup polished because I was a busted baby queen then. She also gave me a lot of advice, and I also thank her for all the contributions that she has made to the local drag scene work.
Next one. Look at her.
Wonder Snatch. Okay, so I have to use this platform to say sorry to Wonder Snatch because last year, during the Southeast Asian premiere of Baby Queen in Singapore, I thanked everyone except for Wonder Snatch, but she gave me my very first platform to perform, and it was like a singing thing. She dragged me up in full Wonder Snatch regalia, like a housewife, 60s or 50s housewife in America, white picket fence, that kind of genre.
Fantasy, yeah, love it.
So that was something that I didn't thank her for.
Do you think she bore a grudge?
Next question. No.
That's a yes. That's why
fifth.
she's
All right.
making amends.
All right.
No, but like we're friends. We are talking every day, and I go over to a place, and like she is very generous, I would say. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Look at her.
Singapore Island. This is not even the updated version. This is like Singapore in the 20s. Like Singapore is not. No, I'm kidding. But
It's a map of Singapore, y'all.
this is my home, bitches. You know, I am proud to be Singaporean, even though I may not be proud of the laws and the societal constructs. I will be proud to tell anyone I'm Singaporean. And I'm
Okay.
here to make it a better place through drag.
Look at her.
Oh my God. Singapore's biggest like powerhouse singer, drag singer, Honey Gluttony. For those of you that don't know her, she's very pretty on stage, but don't like go too close to her if she does her own makeup. No, no, but she knows that and she's okay with that. But if there was a representative from Singapore for like Queen of the Universe, she would be the one.
Look at her.
Oh, Miss Kak Nina, boo. Kakak. Okay, for one thing, I feel like she has been a guiding force. I think she and I became drag queens around the same time, but she has been a legendary show girl. Maybe she didn't identify as a drag queen before the pandemic. I love her to bits because she is like my grandmother in drag. She's also very generous. She gave me like a whole bunch of bangles and stuff. Gave them back to her already because I didn't want to like take things for free. It was a lot. We bitch to each other. We bitch about each other in front of each other, and we're friends. Yeah, and she lives really close to me, so sometimes we just like
in the far north.
Yeah, yes, in the far north.
Look at her.
Oh my god, Sapphire Blast. The representative of Singapore, if there was ever like a Singapore Drag Race or Drag Race Asia.
Yes.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Hands
I'm not
down.
saying Vanda because she should be a judge, but she's one of Singapore's best live drag performers, like stage performers.
All rounded. She makes her own costumes.
Yeah, exactly.
Girl, her makeup
she's
snatched.
She's like me. No, but she is so much more talented. Yeah. She has so much more star power.
Look at her.
Who's that? No, I'm kidding. I can't see because the picture is small. Oh, hello sis, Barbie Pongte. Just now I said I don't like Barbie Pongte shit. In the start of the podcast.
But we're talking about Barbie,
Yeah,
like
Barbie,
BARBIE dot Pongte.
Barbie as in Barbie doll, Pongte as in the dish. It's a very oily dish, but that's okay. And I'm not saying that she's very oily. I'm just
Yeah, we're talking about a person now, okay?
yeah. I'm like clinging on to the Chinese cultural ethnic thing, and she's doing the Peranakan route. As a Peranakan yourself, Samjo, what do you think about?
How dare you flip this?
Why are you flipping that around?
How dare you?
That's not how the game works.
Yeah, but I love that she's representing,
Okay,
you know,
our culture.
Anonya. Yeah, I love that. And you know, she's a stand-up comedian as well. No, I have a funny story also,
Shady.
by the way. No, it's not shady. It's only shady if you want to read shade into it. But
Okay, that's why she
Barbie?
said that I wore this costume 10 times already.
yeah.
Same
It's just,
tone.
I'm just being honest, girl. I'm just being honest. Actually, at the first cabaret I was at, I noticed like someone was standing behind me who maybe wasn't, you know, as tall as me, but I tried to make space for them. Anyway, halfway through someone's song, I literally had something go bloop, and then I roll up to my feet, and then suddenly behind me someone was bending over, like trying to pick it up. And I'm like, oh my god, what happened? And there was dear Barbie Pongte picking up her chicken cutlet. Oh my god! That slipped out from under her
Oh my
kebaya.
god.
It was so funny. I think that was when, like, you know, we say hello to each other and, like, you know, became friends and everything. Yeah, but she's just like, you know, we talk about messy queens. I'm a messy queen, but this girl is someone else.
I like how that was more funny than the jokes that she said on stage. Is that what you're saying?
Oh,
I did not.
look at her.
Who is that?
Oh my god.
Is that Zanaya or is that?
Oh my god, you bitch. You bitch.
It's Jojo Sinclair. I was so inspired by these lips. I'm looking at a picture of a very big vagina plushie costume that engulfs the whole of the torso of Samjo. And with pink hair, of course. Besties. That's all I can say.
That's all? Yeah.
Vagina besties. Pussibustus.
This particular vagina costume I did for Riot, and it had its second coming, pun intended, at the chaotic cabaret that we did together back in February.
There was so many vulvas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. I had
People
a
are
small
obsessed with
one
genitalia.
that was actually, I tried to make it look as like realistic as possible, looking at the science textbooks on Google. Then you had this, and then the bitch had another one on her legs. So like we had vulvas everywhere.
Right. And you know, which I guess for gay guys we don't necessarily get a lot of.
Yeah, I'm actually gold star, so I've only seen it.
Never.
Touch. You're cesarean?
Yeah, no, I definitely went through my mother.
Okay.
No, can we not?
Okay.
But obviously, I don't remember any of it. I actually had to Google vagina, but then I didn't want like to get vagina porn, so I googled vagina scientific diagram. And I was
exactly what I did. Oh my god.
Oh my god, why are we so scared of it? Since he brought me up, like, look at her.
Oh, stop.
Oh my god! For
You
a
know who
moment,
that is?
yeah, I know this is the Snatched. Do you have a drag name?
I don't
Joshua
think so.
Simon.
No, so this is a photo of me my first time in drag.
Yes.
And Wonder Snatch was the creator of this. I had a really good time. It was a
Militant homosexual.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh
that
my
was
God.
the term.
Yes.
Gosh, yeah, during the 377A debates. So that was sort of in response to that. I had a really good time. It happened so fast. I don't know how she works, but she works so
That
fast.
fucking bitch. She can paint someone within half an hour. That someone's herself, but maybe 45 minutes on someone else.
Yeah.
But oh my god,
quite impressive.
Yeah. If she ever was on Drag Race, like she'll win the Family Resemblance
Yeah.
Challenge. Yeah, but yes. She's inducting you to the Snatchery. Okay, I'm just saying. You sing too. So the next time she needs cast members for Cabaret,
Wow.
you can do any song.
But Josh, why don't you have a drag name?
Because I haven't really given it much sort of thought.
Let's give you one now.
Gosh.
You don't have to commit to it, but I'm
Let's
just
go
curious.
search porn name generator or something.
Yeah, no.
That would be it.
But we're gonna ask you because
Oh,
you are
me.
like our, dearly special guest right
Okay.
now. Look at her. I want you to name her.
Oh my god, I'm so bad at this.
Just based on this picture, by the way, Josh has like his mouth is wide open as usual. He has a lot of hair for once, a lot of green hair, and he has a very bitchy like brow line.
I don't know. I'm thinking like misgender, or something like punny. That would be something up your alley.
I like Up Your Alley.
Up your alley. Apya, like an Indian name.
Back of the bus, Up Your Alley.
That has a lot of connotation.
This is so bizarre looking at that photo because it's so different from
I almost
guess-
gonna recognize you.
Yeah,
it's very well done. It's very well done.
like the energy also came very naturally once everything was on me because I actually remember like the day that I went over, it was morning and it was super rainy outside. It was a really dull day and I had such a rough start to the day, and then after putting on the makeup and looking at myself in the mirror, I could not recognize myself and I felt this sort of energy conjure up from me and I just felt better for the rest of the day. And then when I switched back into what I was wearing before, it just looked so plain and boring. And for a moment I thought like, oh, I just want to step out of the house dressed like that. I want to see like how my day would be.
Did
like.
you?
I mean, I didn't.
Okay.
Power of drag, right?
Yes,
There's just
yes.
something about it when you put that on that it's so hard to explain to people.
I think I wouldn't have the same kind of energy or like aura that I have now if I'm not in like these 7 bang things that you see always on my head that you were calling me for.
do you think it offers you some sort of like I don't know, like a protection, or is it just
Yeah,
like
like an armor in a sense, like
Yeah.
a militant homosexual. It kind of separates my day-to-day self from whoever I'm interacting with. I'm not saying that this is like some fake thing that I'm conjuring or like putting together, but it's like bringing a part of myself that wouldn't have come out if I wasn't in drag. And because I'm in drag, I have this personality. It takes time also. When I first came out, like doing my first photo shoot at Red Hill MRT for June 2020's Pink Dot, I was shivering. I had to like take pictures like in between moments where I was like, okay, I'm fierce now. I'm fierce. Then people walk by, I'm like, oh my god, I just head down, like just try not to be noticed. But I'm in a full fucking pink wig and head to toe and everything.
Yeah.
Were
But
you
yeah.
scared?
I was scared that like the security would like escort me out because at that point of time also, yes, that's the bitch.
The first photo. I remember this photo, yeah.
Yeah, and then fucking Becca the Bus, right, has to use that picture, my very old, very first picture for my riot. I mean, she did it on purpose, lah, because like,
I realized I haven't liked it, so.
it's okay, you didn't
No,
know me then.
I didn't know you then. I really didn't.
Yeah, no, but I love Becca. She just purposely chose this picture because like all my other pictures, I like feeling. I close my eyes. She want open eye one, but yeah, drag is like my armor. I think like if you want to do it more, I totally encourage you. Anyone can do drag.
I'll do it discreetly, I think. But
Okay. Oh, that's so cute the way you said it.
well, my last look at her is a blank screen, and it's for people who don't show up, and I think it's especially gay men who don't understand drag. They don't want to be involved in it. They don't want to have any association to it. They are annoyed at the fascination and adoration of drag. They don't want to watch RuPaul's Drag Race. They think, it's just not for me. It's too feminine. It's too gross. I don't want to see a drag queen in a bar. I want to see the hot guys only. What is sort of your response to that very real reaction even internally in our community?
I would say come to a drag show, see what drag is like. There are so many types of drag. There's like PG drag for drag queens who are very conservative, who read to children, and they won't. Hopefully, in those spaces, they don't do like really tight bodysuits that are really revealing and do splits and all those things. They can, but like maybe in a more like kid appropriate type of costume. And also, there's like burlesque drag where people really strip down to the nude, and that's for another type of audience. So I think when you hate drag, you're like hating the whole art form. It's like saying that you're hating paintings. And there's so many types. There's erotic art, which is not maybe family friendly. There's also like just
like a Bob Ross painting.
That kind of thing. Yeah. Make of it what you may, and just pay for your ticket so that we can get paid.
Yeah. Well, I would say it's their loss. You know, it is. And I say that someone who didn't used to get drag also myself. Not that I was repulsed by it. I don't think I was ever repulsed, but I just didn't understand it. I was very confused by the idea of like wanting to wear so much makeup, because I was that kid who, you know, would secretly try on my mom's makeup also, right? And so maybe I saw a little bit of myself in that. I was like, oh my God, they went all the way. That's like too much. It's too much. And like, then I realized that, okay, you know, that's not the whole point of drag. Drag is like a performance of any kind of gender that you want to portray.
Yeah.
To any extent that you want to portray. And like, you know, it could be a concept that you're telling. It could be a story that you're telling. And it was only like when I realized that I don't know, I feel like I gained some sort of enlightenment, and I was like, oh my goodness, there's like a whole world of entertainment awaiting me.
Yes.
You know, and
it's
it's
like
so
passing the funnel. Like, I mean, it's like the analogy is a funnel, right? Going through the small end, and then once you get that point of enlightenment, it's like the universe opens up to you.
Yeah. Because what I like about drag is that there in a way you could say that there are no rules, right? It's one art form where, you know, you go to a ballet, if the person can do a pirouette.
Kick her out of corps de ballet.
Yeah, you know, she's not a prima ballerina, right? Like, she can't do that. If you go to like an opera, and like, you know, the singer can't hit a note, then
I'm just leaving now. I'm just going to stand up and leave.
It's not about you. I'm just, no, but yeah, and then people will leave. You know what I'm trying to say? For drag, it's kind of like, not everything needs to be perfect. I love that there are no rules, because like you don't know what to expect, right? You think it's a lip sync, but then suddenly a drag queen tries to sing, or like, you know, a drag queen like, you know, flirts with you in the audience, or like, you know, busts out a dance move, or like does a certain reveal or whatever, costume change. It's amazing. It's like a variety act on steroids, I feel like. And that's what I love so much about drag, among other things, of course. It's like you never know what to expect.
Yeah, it pushes the boundaries so much.
Yeah, maybe that's where some of that fear comes from. You know, when you say like people are repulsed by it, I think it's really just like fear and ignorance. So opera's right. Like, you know, if you don't know it, don't knock it until you try it. And if it's still not your cup of tea,
try coffee.
Yeah. Hey,
I like that.
Go watch a movie. You know what I mean?
About drag.
Yeah.
Now speaking of movies, we have to talk about Baby Queen. You're at the core of this film, isn't it? This is your documentary. The spotlight's on you.
Well, I am very privileged to be the one spotlighted in it. And Baby Queen, I would like to say, it's Singapore's very first drag feature film documentary. We were very privileged to have been selected for like major film festivals around the world.
You're in Busan, I think.
Yes. It premiered there. The world premiere was there. And I met many Korean celebrities, and I walked the red carpet there. It was so glamorous. It was my very first time walking a red carpet. So the purpose of the film, I think, resonates most in mainland Singapore, because it was intended for a more mainstream audience to see what maybe a queer or LGBTQ person is like trying to find themselves. It is my queer puberty. This is my queer puberty. I am in the midst of trying to find my identity again. And I think a lot of LGBT people miss their puberty during their teen years because they're trying to conform. They're trying to be somebody that society wanted them to be, and then maybe when they were more financially independent, or maybe even somewhere that was safer, they could explore this side themselves. And I think that was captured in the film. It's about the community I'm around, my chosen family, my immediate biological family. My grandmother plays a very big role in it. My Samsui woman costume that I'm wearing now is the costume that she wore in the film. And bitch, she's skinny. Yeah, she can wear the same. I don't think
So
she was
cute.
as bloated as me now after eating the fried rice. I just bumped into the mic again.
That was iconic. And see.
We just want to clarify, this episode is not sponsored by King of Fried Rice. However, they'd like to send over some.
Burp queen. But yeah. So the people around me, so my sister is Ada Hart, like femme fatale, Sapphire Blast in the Kiki Ball scenes, and also at Pink Dot. It just follows me through my daily life, going to church with my family and my daily interactions, to show like a mainstream audience in Singapore that I could be your neighbor, I could be your cousin. I don't live a life that's very different from yours, but it's definitely more fabulous. But still, I am a person, you know? When this film premiered in Singapore, it was the day after the repeal of Section 377 in Singapore. So I like to tout that our film and show, Baby Queen Live, was the first public gay party to have ever occurred after the decriminalization of homosexual male sex in Singapore. We will be having another theatrical run, an exclusive film screening, as well as a live drag show in June this year, Pride Month in Singapore, every Friday, 8 p.m. 5 shows, 23 people performing for you. On rotation, only one Friday, 6 people, but still 23 goes on rotation. If you want to come every Friday, also can. So you can catch all 23 of them.
But Opera, you'll be there every Friday.
Yes, I will be there. But if I'm not there, it's because the film is so popular that I have been summoned to talk about the film elsewhere. Carry 2 flags, the Singapore flag and also the LGBT flag there.
Nice. This is another film festival we're talking about?
Yeah, so if I'm not going to be there hosting the thing, it's going to be Ada, Fem, Sapphire, or Samjo that's going to be hosting, okay? So good luck if Samjo hosting.
Well, at least I'll be on pitch. Like,
she's not singing.
I say that with this stupid sore throat, but
I come from a film school background, and I think to do a feature film on this is incredible. That it's made, it's getting a lot of love and attention. And my hope for it will be that, you know, it will get some form of syndication. It'll appear on Netflix somewhere down the road. Perhaps we can get that deal sorted, because we don't have a lot of Singaporean queer films, and the ones that have tried to exist they've dealt with a lot of sort of pushback from the forces that be, and because of that, many of them don't even see the light of day. Many of them sort of remain in a short film form or through like links that you would have to go ahead and try to like hit up the director to get. So to see like even every public screening of this already is such a triumph, you know, if we go back to even 10, 20 years ago, how hard that must have been to even secure one screening of a film like that. This is incredible that you also get to go to Busan in Korea. And I think I read an article about how, you know, that territory in particular in Korea may even be more conservative than Singapore. So the fact that I saw you on the red carpet wearing that, I think, gorgeous dress. So I was just like, oh my gosh.
By House of Alchemy, by the way.
Yeah.
hey, shout out.
So I was just like, what is going on? You look like you're dressed for the Oscars, because I think it was around the same time. You know,
Yes,
I was like, what is going on?
You were dressed better than many people at the Oscars, let's just put it that way. Or at the Star Awards.
There was a lot of salt in that fried rice today.
No, because the
Don't know,
champagne
MSG
carpet
also.
was not like giving.
It was not it.
Yeah,
It just
was
took
it?
the color from...
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. So because of the powers that may be, a lot of the scenes were actually cut out from the film. It was supposed to be an hour and a half, but a lot of the scenes were self-censored so that we could actually fit into. So if you do want to know about the behind the scenes, so if you do want to know about the behind the scenes and the scenes that were cut out from the film, do come for the show every Friday in June, 8 p.m. because we'll be talking about it. You can ask all the questions that you want to any of the queens because they're going to be performing live after you watch them live on the silver screen. So
Wait, what? This is right after our chat with Afian Saad.
yes,
About censorship.
Yeah, exactly. So we had to like cut out some scenes to make it more PG, even though it's an R21 film. We still wanted it to be more I don't want to say the word palatable, but to a wider audience.
Like accessible to anyone,
Yes.
right? But
Yeah.
even though you
Yeah.
may not have anything in there that's explicit,
No, that's
because
not-
it's queer
yes.
content,
Yeah.
immediately gets the harshest rating.
Correct.
Mm.
Yeah.
Then that's a sad choice that every art maker in Singapore has to make.
Exactly.
Right.
Self-censored.
And when you say we, you mean like you and the
My
director.
director and the producer. So my director is Lui Wen-ping, who is now, I think, on the flight to Switzerland because our film was selected for one of the top 10 documentary film festivals in the world in Switzerland. It's called Visions du Réel and Visions of Reality. And this was a vision of reality in Singapore that on the, the cusp of the repeal, this encapsulated the feelings of society at that time for queer people. The executive producer is Glenn Gui, one half of the founders of Wild Rice Singapore. Yes.
Okay, so you all made a collective decision to like, okay, we're gonna leave
It was
out those
more on
scenes.
their end. For me, I'm just a material churner in a sense. Actually not really. I'm just living my life, and the parts where I'm not gonna say that I'm not doing anything criminal. It's just like they focused more on the love that most people could connect to. Yeah.
Right. Now, without spoiling anything for anyone, like what was your favorite, scene in the entire film that actually made the final cut?
The one that I feel is like speaking to me now, like the universe is telling me to say this, is the scene where I'm wearing my mother's wedding dress and her standing in front of me, behind me rather, and zipping me up into it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
That says a lot because we were the same size when she got married, and also her allowing me, giving me the permission to wear something that is so precious to her. Yeah. And she is a very staunch Catholic also. I'm not going to get emotional, but yes.
Why? I want to see you cry. I want to see your makeup run,
How
girl.
incredible is it that it's called Baby Queen and then you have a documentary on you? I'm excited for who you'll be 10 years from now, you know? And we should get a sequel then, right?
Yeah, of course.
It's almost like we're filming like that film Boyhood. like we'll do like 10 years in the making. When you see yourself on the screen, do you feel proud?
Yes, I would say yes. I'm like hesitating to say that I'm proud. Two things that are conflicting in me right now. Me taking the credit for the film. It's not just about my story. It's a story about that a lot of queer people can relate to. But also it is my film in a sense that this is my story and it is my life on show, literally.
Yeah.
That I'm proud that my story is the first example of a feature film length documentary about drag that has ever occurred in Singapore. And I'm proud that Singapore has allowed this to happen. Even though I don't need their permission to, but we don't need their permission to, but I'm glad that it has happened. So I'm proud that we have made that step. So that's what I'm proud more of rather than it being my documentary,
Yeah.
At the start, actually, I was like, why me? Like, what material do I have to give to the director? It was actually a brainstorm. It didn't, at the start, like, was conceptualized that, Opera Tang is going to be the one that's going to be representing blah, blah, blah. No, but I wanted to introduce the director to Ada Hart and maybe like go through her story and her family and maybe a lot of the other queens. But a lot of the other queens maybe ran into difficulties of like their religion not allowing them to be portrayed on national TV as such. So there was a layer of censorship there also. And because I'm obviously not of that racial religious group, I had that privilege of just being myself, even though I'm Catholic. But yeah, so there was a lot of decisions that were made so that this film could happen. Yeah, this is going to a darker side of things.
Wow.
No, that's-
No, I don't think a lot of people know that.
Yeah, and I think the beautiful irony also is that when you think of drag, it's the sort of excess of makeup and being larger than life. But then what I'm guessing this documentary is you essentially in your most naked form, right? Because you're sharing that experience with your family, your chosen family, and like this is also who you are as a person. So there's a nice irony there.
Yeah, I like how you say that as if you already watched the film, because there are a lot of scenes that I'm not naked in, but of me like just washing off my drag and not really exposing my true self, which is fucking ugly. See my face on TV washing
Stop.
makeup. Yeah, no, but like
No comment.
yeah.
What? What? It's not about me. It's about you.
Yeah, okay.
Girl.
Yeah,
Continue.
but
Carry on.
It's literally me bearing my all, like showing. Shut the fuck up, yeah.
The fried rice really salty just now.
Opera was just about to tear up.
Were you?
You can't see through the layers of lashes and stuff. Right?
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, no. But yeah, there was this one scene where I was like just looking at the camera in a very ugly angle. I think it was meant to be like that, and just like me trying to familiarize myself with my gender identity and stuff. But yeah, it's it's really me bearing my all. I felt like it was very natural for me just to be myself in front of the camera. So if any directors want or any production companies need some persona, that's me. Okay, so
Why are you whispering?
Yeah,
No.
and if you're gonna whisper a bit louder.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You want to kind of
Okay, no, just cut that out.
Manifest it, girl.
Okay, no, that was me manifesting through my manifestation voice.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Can't say it so loudly.
Yeah. I wanted to say, because of my story being told, I also wanted other drag queens that were like more prominent in the scene, or like people who have reached out to me and become my chosen family to have their stories told in some way as well. Through Baby Queen Live, Baby Queen and Family, that's the official name, I think now, the work in progress name for the show. They are all gonna be in the cast as well, so they at least at the end of the day earn a bit of money out of this film also. Through
It's like a shared experience,
Yeah, it's a shared experience.
celebration as
Exactly.
well. I
Yeah.
like that. That's beautiful.
I remember having because I caught this film in November, right? I think during the screening in Singapore. I remember having two big takeaways. One was like, oh my God, your grandmother is just the most adorable little lady. And, she had a lot of fans after the show. When people streaming out, everyone went up to her grandmother and were like,
my Ama Tang.
Ama Tang. And I don't know, how did she feel with all that attention?
I think she loved it.
She loved it.
Yeah. Like when there were 2 articles in Taobao. One just about the film being selected for Busan, and the second one was with her. So the angle of the article was my grandma's relationship with myself, a drag queen, and how supportive she was, and her attending Pink Dot for the first time also last year. She went down to the coffee shop, and then one day one of her friends passed her the paper and like, oh my God, that is you. I mean, Teochew or something. Then she was like, yeah. No, then she told me, she acted. Oh my God, I didn't know. Oh my God, but she fully knew. I was like, Grandma, this is the article and you're in, and you're literally your face is there. And she was like, I don't want to tell everybody, but actually she wants everyone to know.
Gotta act a bit humble lah.
Yeah,
right? So cute.
I love it. Yeah.
So cute. Yeah, no, that was one big takeaway for me, because I didn't really have a couple of my grandparents died when I was very young, and on one side, and then on my dad's side we were close but not that close, because there was a bit of I'm a bit on the younger side of all the grandkids, and so I didn't really have the experience of them bringing me up, so I never learned dialect and everything like that, which is, I feel like, such a shame. So yeah, I guess I look at that relationship, of you and your grandmother, with a bit of envy, in the best way possible. I was like, this is how every grandparent-grandchild relationship should be.
Unconditional love.
Unconditional, especially that scene where you're asking her whether she thinks it's okay, and she's sitting in front of the sewing machine, sewing your costume. That was, I'm not going to spoil it for everyone, but that's one standout scene for me. And another big takeaway for me was your friendship with Ada Hart, which I just wanted more of, and I wish that the film gave us more of.
Maybe Baby Queen 2 will be about Ada.
Oh, please.
And me as an ancillary character.
Yeah. And I feel like, you can't really have Baby Queen without Ada Hart, right?
Yes.
Not just the movie itself, but Opera Tang.
Yes.
I feel like we need to talk a little bit about Ada Hart.
Yes, I felt like she should have her own poster also. So no, because in the film, I think there was a juxtaposition between me and Ada, in the sense that she was like the comedic character. The character for comedic relief, in a sense, because she is super funny. Anything she says is just funny. She doesn't even mean it to be funny, and it's so funny. But yeah, and my story was more of the sullen, queer person struggling through their queer puberty and trying to find meaning in whatever. And then she's she doesn't fucking care. She's just living her life. Yeah. And yeah, she has guided me so much. And I include her in almost every show because I'm biased, and she's my kakak.
I love that. You
Right.
come up together.
Yeah.
So we wish for you, we got Baby Queen Live. We want Baby Queen World Tour, Baby Queen the musical.
Baby Queen merch.
Yeah, we need all of that. Milk that. Come on, you come from marketing world.
Baby Queen
Exactly.
fried rice.
Oh, God.
That.
On that
Baby
note,
Queen chicken cutlet.
we want to thank you for joining us on the show.
Thank
We
you
hope
so
you
much
had
for
a good
having
time.
me. Yes, I
Yeah.
had such a ball of a time. I think this is going to be cut down to like maybe your normal shows are like 30 minutes.
Oh, well, it's been a lot bigger now. So
Okay.
we might try to keep as much of it in as possible. But dear listener, just to let you know, we've been recording for about 2 hours.
Yeah, 2
Have
plus.
we?
Yeah.
Oh, because this is the second part.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
and-
almost 2 hours.
Samjo took a nap halfway through because I was so boring.
Part of a lot of the 2 hours, like I think half an hour is like just opera burping. So that one can cut out. No, but we love having you on. Like, you know, this has been a long time coming. I'm obviously excited for everyone else to see this film and excited for everyone else to get to know you, you know, as a person and also as an artist. And I'm excited to see, you know, you on this journey and where this journey is going to take you. So yeah, congrats on the film and like, you know, hopefully much more good shit to come.
Yes, much more good shit to everyone.
Yes. Well, the stage is yours. You can plug whatever you want to plug, and also say whatever you want to say.
Or sing, whatever you want.
You can find more of me on opera.tang. That's opera.tang on Instagram. My TikTok is like freaking dead, so like don't bother. And also Baby Queen Film on Instagram as well. There's no space. It's just Baby Queen and Film. Stay tuned.
What if they want to catch you live? Do you have like...
Oh wait, okay. And also please,
They want to see you in the flesh, you know?
I'm here and there and everywhere. Now I'm just working on a few projects, but if you want to catch me live, maybe Riot Drag Show here and there at the bars. But please come for Baby Queen and Family live every Friday in June this year.
I'm Joshua Simon,
I'm Sam Joe.
and we are the SG Boys.
That little gay podcast from Singapore.
Subscribe and find us on Instagram at the SG Boys.
The beliefs, views, and opinions expressed on this podcast are attributable to its hosts only and are not intended to malign any religion, ethnic group, organization, company, or individual.